Okay, man, I'm really looking forward to so if you click this video, there's a chance, and I know you got this green thing, but you can see my face to a degree. It's not super bright. Dude, God has literally brought my soul through the fire in life. I could name off, it's really incredible when I look back from the time that I was a wee baby and a little boy. I experienced sexual abuse. I'll just name it off the top. From the time I was 6 years old to about 14, a lot of that was psychological. And that was by one family member. I even had neighbors across the street who, their father, it was like he had two sons, and it's the classic golden child and scapegoat dynamic. And of course, when growing up, I was friends with the person we'll call the golden child. And it's almost like by the time we were 14, 15, there was some sort of psyop in them trying to like swap my face with his face, if that makes sense. It's like I was always the one sort of taking responsibility for the things in the relationship, but I don't want to start this on such a negative note. I know I'm already 2 minutes in. The point is that God has preserved my soul through the fire, and I am more alive. I am more who I am in a stronger, forged way than I've ever been in my entire life. And I see God here now with me. He's present during this video. This video is going to reach people who are going through the fire. That's why it's important that I tell you the things that I've experienced, because I've seen it firsthand. God is walking you through these things. He's allowing these things to happen. It wasn't just the sexual abuse. It wasn't just the dad across the street who, mind you, I looked up to him. I was always looking for guidance and some sort of security in that family that I didn't have in my own. But I wasn't able to see at the time that, those people were not healthy people. Even if I was able to see that, I was so used to that in my own family, and all I really wanted was security, love. By the time I was 15, there was all types of betrayal that went down, and of course, this dude, I see him today, and he's like in a straitjacket internally. You might not see that on the outside, but it's like, he's reached out to me and just wanted to tell me about how his ex-wife was so crazy, and that should always be a red flag. If someone's talking so much shit about somebody else that they decided to partner up with, and now they're with somebody new, it's only time before they do the same shit to that other person, the new person that they're with. And what he ended up doing was pretty much the same shit that he tried to do to me. He tried to snuff me out. He made that woman look like she was nuts, even if she, I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. But my intuition, my gut tells me, you get a good taste and feel for these people, man. All right? And they had you in a specific role that was to fulfill, you were supposed to fulfill so that they can keep living in a way that they don't have to take accountability for. It's sad and it's sick. I don't understand it. I understand it, but I don't grasp why people don't just do the hard things and look at yourself in the mirror. Because when you can do that, then you could actually have a fruitful and abundant life. I don't mean have everything on the outside. I don't mean to not have everything on the outside. I mean from within. who your soul and spirit is. All right, so where am I going with this? It wasn't just them. It was this predator who came into my life around the time where I kind of needed that kid. I kind of needed him. The kid I told you, the golden child, I was friends with him. There's all this shit going on in my family, and it's like I just was starting to give up, because it's like you can only do so much. And I remember being in class one day, and that kid was telling me, I won't say his name, but he was like just ignoring me, doing this manipulative shit that I was kind of used to by that point. And so I asked him, I'm like, hey, why are you ignoring me, man? Just straight up. And he's like, oh, I think that you're negative or some shit like that. And I took it to heart. Anything these people told me, I took to heart. And I would try to work on. I would try to be better. I would, I even got sent to a military school by my family. And when I got out, I had done so much work on myself, so much internal reflection, that I was honestly expecting that these people would have done the same thing. I didn't realize what the actual dynamic was. And so I just know this is the time for me to start putting this shit out there. Not for me. God's gonna fine tune everything. He's gonna show me how to speak and where to speak and what to speak on. So I'm just kind of trying to figure it out right now. But the important thing is, okay, so I had the childhood predator. I went to military school, the sexual abuse. The childhood predator, I knew him for like 8 years, and there was sexual abuse there towards the end of that relationship. And it was basically this dude trying to fill this hole of fatherhood that I needed in my life. God has shown me that he has allowed these things to happen in my life. And it seems cruel. It might seem like, why would he do that? But when you're standing in these shoes, you understand why he allowed all these things to happen. For one, I'm supposed to interact with you to show you that even though you're going through the fire, whether it was easier or not, it doesn't matter. There's no easier or not. We're all human, and God knows the pressure that he puts on your soul. He's wanting to root you deep in who you are. So as you're going through it, you need to be true to yourself. And I won't even put that kind of pressure on you, because remember I said I gave up. I started to give up at a certain point. I lost complete ability to use my will to be able to do anything, and that was the point. God wanted to break me down in so many different ways. He wanted to allow these betrayals after betrayal after betrayal after betrayal. It wasn't just this kid in freaking math class. It wasn't just the people who sexually abused me. It was the families that I was in, meaning my own family, the neighbor across the street, the fact that I had an open heart, the fact that I was genuine, the fact that I was who I was. And instead of being able to meet that, they wanted to squash it. They wanted to control it. They wanted to have some sort of hand in my gift and what my life would become to be. I'm speaking on this because I know that this is you too. This is the life. This is a reflection of the life that you lived in some way, shape, or form. And these people are gonna try and have their hands in you, have your hands in your life, in your abundance, because they're empty, they're parasitic. They don't know where to turn. You don't need to even waste your time with them. Just let them go. Let God do what they need to do, what he needs to do with them. So here on this channel, this is a safe place. This is a place for you to be able to grow, where there's not going to be someone else's ego attached to it. Okay? This is a place for you to be. And this isn't the only place that you can find peace and a safe space to grow, but this is one of them. Okay? And we're just starting up. But the kingdom of God is going to be working through my life. And I'm saying this now, I'm going to be amazed to see whatever happens through this, because I've seen God. I have the utmost conviction he's been working in my life in the most amazing ways. People are not going to like you speaking on the truth because they're not ready to grow for whatever reason. But hey, I'm telling you, I had to move into my van this year. I've been in more scenarios than I've told you about. Being in my van, I've found more peace because I trusted God. I had faith. I met trials and tribulation. But who I am is being rooted and made solid so that I can serve his kingdom, but also be at peace. Also experience the life that he wants me to have and prosper. Because you could imagine a father takes pride in the fact that his son could enjoy his life. His daughter can enjoy his life. So he lets you go through these things. He lets people betray you. He lets people go against you. He lets people paint your name in a certain way. I've lost my family. They might, if you talk to them today, they might say, oh man, we're concerned for him. We love him. Nope. It's manipulation, baby. And that's the people I'm talking to. The people who are dealing with the most insidious things that make your nervous system go haywire because you see it and they're all pretending like it's not there. Or your siblings are choosing the easy route and they're deciding to stick with the dysfunction and label you as the crazy one, the unreliable one, whatever the case may be. I am here to show you to stand up tall, to let you know that this is a safe space. Not just this channel, but your life. Your life is a testimony for you to stand up in Christ. It's not me, it's through Christ. It is me, but it's through Christ. I'm here to let you know, man, that this is not the freaking end. There's way too many YouTube videos out here. There's too many people who try to stir your emotions up, and it's great. I appreciate those people sometimes, but I'm just trying to lay out the raw truth to you. God has preserved my soul in ways that I cannot explain to you with my words. You'd have to walk through it with me. I remember being 6 years old, and I was the person that you're looking at has been forged. I'm not saying I'm freaking, someone super duper special. I am to me, I am to God. But I'm saying, don't look at it as an egotistical thing, because it's not. The person you see before you is a forged soul. I remember being 6 years old dancing to blues music in my dad's living room. I was at the bar last night, dude, and I didn't drink anything. It doesn't matter if you do. In my opinion, just be an adult, be honest with yourself. I didn't smoke anything. I'm just out there and I'm just dancing. I'm letting the spirit be in me. And it's the live band ended faster than I wanted it to, but man, the spirit of life, the spirit of God is within you, and you're going to go through these trials so that you can go through the fire. He's carrying you through, just like he's carried me through. Do you understand? So come here, join this channel. I'm not just gonna talk shit to you. I want to be able to really let you know what my lived experience has been. Betrayal after betrayal after betrayal after betrayal. You feel like there's nothing left of you. It's amazing to see how the best of life is starting to come after all this pain that I thought destroyed me. The best of life is starting to come after all this pain that I thought destroyed me, dude. Do you understand what that means? God has carried my soul through the fire. I don't know how else to say it other than just to live it so that you can see too, so that you have hope, so that you know, and you can be hope for the next man. All right? So I'm gonna cut this short here. I'm gonna go on with my life today. Thank you, Rich, for the shirt. I love it. It's bright red. It's a symbol of hope for me. And to me, it's a signal and a symbol of the resurrection that God has allowed in my life. So listen, you have a great day. Well, yeah, peace.